thank you for joining us. We have lots of information for you and, of course, some celebrations of what's happening here in Wayne-Westland. In our first segment, we're going to talk to you about your students' NWA scores. Many of them received their scores back this week, and we can show you how you can use that information to talk up with your student about their career choices and everyday healthy habits to help push them towards their future goals. As always, we start with celebrations. Always celebrations and successes first. Our Stevenson Middle School students had 15 presentations qualify for the State Michigan History Day competition in Bay City. Students created websites, group and individual presentations, and wrote papers around the theme Tragedy and Triumph in History. On March 15th, our elementary schools welcomed over 800 students, incoming kindergartners for the class of 2032, right? 2032. We are so excited for our families to join the Wayne-Westland family and begin to think about their child's future. Thank you for joining us. 3 of our students have won the prestigious Yes I Can award from the Michigan Council for Exceptional Children. This award recognizes children and youth with exceptionalities who have demonstrated their determination and achievements in multiple ways. This award honors students with disabilities who seek their highest potential and increase public awareness. Our student athletes who have participated in our winter sports have been busy. The boys and girls varsity basketball teams at Wayne Memorial High School have won the KLAA East Division Championships, and the boys team won the district title. The John Glenn Wrestling team has won the KLAA East Division Championships, the KLAA Conference Runner-Up, the MHSAA District Champions, the MHSAA Regional Champions, and advanced to the MHSAA Wrestling Championship semifinals, and finished as the 4th-ranked team in Division I. Our bowling teams at John Glenn are winning as a team and individuals. 3 Rocket bowlers qualified for the MHSAA State Championships in addition to the entire team qualifying.
Greeting Wayne-Westland families. I am Kevin Weber and I'm the principal at Wayne Memorial High School. Many of our schools are just finishing up NWA or MAP testing right now. In a couple of weeks, we'll be sending home score reports with your student's score on the NWA. You'll have an opportunity to see your student's NWA score in reading, math, science, and language usage. Before those reports come home, I want to take a minute and be able to talk to you about how to use those reports. Before I start sharing those resources with you, let's talk about the purpose for that. Our students are much more than any test score. But as a parent of a child myself in our district, it's important to look at our test scores and see where students are at, so we can make adjustments with what we do with our schools as well as what I do as a parent. This document shows the average score for students by each grade level, depending on when they took the NWA. So right here, if we look, this is the reading norms for students in 2015. This is how they did in the beginning of the year. So the fall test, you can look at with your students in kindergarten, all the way through 11th grade, what the average score in reading is. Look at an 8th grade score. The national average in reading is 217, 219, and then 220 at the end of the year. Those are going to be important as we talk about on the next slide. In math, in 8th grade, the average score for a student in our country is 226, 229, and then 230 at the end of the year. So in 2017, NWA did a linking study. What they did is they looked at how students who took the NWA did in college. And they created what they call a college readiness benchmark. So as it says right here, that 2017 study determined that 9th grade students with an NWA math score of 239 made the college readiness benchmark 70% of the time. If we go back to the other slide here, 220 is what it takes for a student in 9th grade. So you can see the average kid in America is right at that 220. But if we go over to math, the average score is 230. This chart allows you to look at your child's NWA score and look at what colleges are available to them. What NWA did is they were able to look at how students in 3rd grade did, and they followed them all the way through high school. So if you plan on your child going to a state university, this would be like Michigan State, Ferris State, Western, things like that. In 3rd grade, you would want your child to have a 205 in reading and a 207 in math. This document, and I'll share with this link with you, is a terrific document to show your child how colleges are available to them. So this is a map, and I'll play around with this in a minute here to show you, but it allows you to look at how students are doing. All these little dots represent colleges that are available to them depending on their grade and their score. There here, this screenshot shows an 11th grader who had a 237 in reading and a 235 in math. These would be all the colleges that are available to them.
Thank you for watching this episode of This Month in Wayne-Westland. We hope you have found it informative, and we are excited to have you with us here in the district. As always, excellence is the expectation, and we hope you make it a great day.